So her W, I believe her cooldown is a lot longer. Right now, I think it's 20 seconds at rank 1. Yeah, it's up from something like 16 seconds. So it does actually make a significant difference. She can't, when she gets ganked, it's harder for her to really proc her stacks, because also on instacast on her W, she doesn't get that free stack of Ionian Fervor. So that's going to make a bit of a difference as well. But nonetheless, it is Aurelia. It is going to be really scary. They also picked that Jinx. So Cerberus 36 gonna have their job cut out for them to try and keep their main carry Caitlyn safe.
Don't forget the Cassiopeia as well.
Yep.
With that
and
huge
the Shyvana.
potential. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much nearly everybody on the enemy team is a threat to the Caitlyn, so they've gotta be careful.
I'm not sure if our stream died. I think the comments are telling us that the stream died.
And just now, when you introduced yourself, the mic was off.
Yeah, I should have pressed it. I didn't know how to turn it on.
It didn't occur to me because of the previous time it's been pressing it, but it's okay.
Fine.
You can always reintroduce yourself as well.
Nah, it's fine. They can read.
It's true.
Ow.
It's still live.
Oh, really?
It's recording.
Ari?
So because there's a delay, that's why.
Okay, so we heard from production. I think we're still recording. We're just, our stream has stopped. So our live stream on Facebook has ended, but for the stream, the VODs, the VODs are still recording. That's the word.
That's cool. All right.
So we are done with picks and bans, but we are having some, I think, technical issues. Okay, so we've got the screen. We've got the screen back. We're right now in the middle of a spectator delay. It's still about 1.5 more minutes. We are playing live, of course, so there's that 3-minute spectator delay between pick and ban. So we're about halfway through. Hopefully we'll be able to get the stream back up and running before the delay runs out.
Yeah, I mean, let's just talk a little bit about their team compositions. We've talked about how they should protect their Caitlyn, but on the other side,
they've got Jinx.
Yeah, they've got Jinx.
I mean, it's kind of the battle of the AD carries here, right? Is your Jinx going to pop off? If she does, she's going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're looking at both teams. Both teams have drafted these really scary bruisers in the top lane, right? You have the Aurelia, you have the Jax. So really, even when the Caitlyn and the Jinx get to late game, it's still going to be really scary for them, because at any moment the Jax or the Aurelia could catch them out, and once they do get them out of that team fight, I'd say it's going to be pretty bad for Cerberus at G6 in particular. You brought up Cassiopeia earlier on. The Shyvana, Cassiopeia, and Gage are still going to be providing significant amounts of damage.
I mean, if you look over at Cerberus also, their Jax chose Ignite over Teleport, so that split push threat, it's not exactly there from him. So we'll see how it goes. But the Ignite though, I mean, we saw Sheepy the previous time. She demolished with Ilaoi, right? So
that is true. She did Flame Horizon her opponent.
Yeah, I mean,
over 100 CS.
Yeah, exactly.
Lead.
With Ignite now, if she can do that, she can probably do even more.
Yep. That is true. Talk about the summoner spell difference. Of course, Aurelia did decide to go for the teleport. So really putting the priority on it. That team fighting potential. We've been bringing up how the Shyvana, the Cassiopeia, even the Nami as well. Team Eclipse have a pretty strong team fight going for them, and the way that they picked their summoner spells, where you can expect Aurelia to want to be TPing down towards bot side, try to get the Jinx, snowballing. That's going to be pretty scary. I think the thing to watch is when Team Eclipse does hit that level 6 mark, because you're looking at the jungler difference, right? There's the Shyvana versus the Nocturne, both junglers, kind of depending on the way that they are going to be playing this out, but Shyvana in particular, she does really hit that huge power spike at that level 6 mark, and level 6 Cassiopeia as well. So I think the level 6 point is going to be, it's going to be pretty significant for Team Eclipse, whether they can make something happen at that point.
That's true. I mean, looking at the picks though, Caitlyn has been picked pretty much every game that we've streamed so far. And it's proven to be very strong.
Yep, and that's partly to do with the fact that, I mean, as we mentioned, we are on patch 8.24b. There was a little tweak to some of the Caitlyn's numbers. For example, her R ace in the hole right now, I believe it has 3,500 range at all ranks, as opposed to just a 2,000 at rank number 1. So her range is a lot longer. Also, her Q, she got some, I believe it was attack damage buffs to her Q. So on the first target hit, she does a lot more damage than before, although on subsequent hits, she doesn't do as much damage, but I think it's just a minor, like 67% to 60% reduction, but on the first hit is really where it's going to be significant. So just some numbers changing, and of course, Caitlyn has always been a pretty solid, safe AD carry.
Yep. Caitlyn's always been rather oppressive in lane, and coupled with the Morgana, if the Morgana can get a binding, the trap to follow up.
Yeah, the thing
Really
is, so Caitlyn in general can early be able to get a bit of poke off on the Jinx. Jinx is going to have a slightly longer range when she does use her rockets, but the thing is that does drain her mana a lot early on. But the thing is, because they picked the Nami with the Jinx, if the Nami's worth her salt, she's going to be able to bounce her W off pretty effectively to get some extra damage onto the Caitlyn as well. So it's really helpful that they decided to pick the Nami with the Jinx lane. There's a pretty nice leash for... That is one long ID, but for the jungler, for the side of Team Eclipse, that's what we're gonna go for. We're just gonna call her Shyvana. Shyvana. Yeah, that's what we're going for today.
Interestingly enough, she actually used her smite on the first camp.
the first camp, right?
Which is quite unusual nowadays.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that impacts the rest, but she's taking the Scuttle Crab, and then gonna probably move up to either the birds or the Krugs.
Yep, we did see a bit of the farming over in the top side. It really looked like she did want to push into the Jax very early on. We're talking about the slight nerfs to her W, but I think she's going up against the early game Jax. And when we were talking about the junglers early on, you don't really expect the Nocturne or really... you don't expect the Nocturne to really show up in your lane early on, so Irelia knows that, and that's why she's pushing so early. I think she's over in the top side river right now, maybe getting some vision. I don't think she's leashing Scuttle, but we did see Shyvana also pick up the Scuttle Crab at level 2.
Yeah, and the Shyvana walked over a ward at the Pixel Brush, so the Nocturne already has the knowledge of where she is, so that's probably why she could take like such a big risk in clearing those birds, dropping really low.
Yeah, Nocturne went really low, trying to clear out the Raptor camps. Of course, just kind of what we said earlier, you don't really expect the Nocturne to be ganking during those early levels. And the way that the Irelia trades due to the nerfs to the W as well as her stacks work right now is that she kind of needs to put in more work, more preparation in when she goes in, right? Because it's 20 seconds before she can use the W. The thing is, when she gets suddenly ganked, it's a lot harder for her to have those stacks up. That's pretty much what it means right now. So we'll see how this turns out.
Pretty much an even trade there, both stunning each other.
Ooh, Nocturne went for the back, walked right over the ward that was just running out in the Tri-Aurelia. Yep, she's backing off.
Assistance pings. We'll see if she
question mark pings. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like that's just BM, right? That question mark ping isn't for the enemy side. It's kind of like, where's my jungler? Come on, question mark. Where is he?
Yep. And the Shyvana
Where's she?
Yeah.
Sorry.
With like 100 health taking the Gromp. That's where she is.
You're on your own. Alright, so Jax. No, wait. Yep, Jax right here pushing this lane in a bit, but I don't think the Nocturne is waiting in the wings right there, so Irelia has the ward in the second bush. But Irelia has to know Nocturne is still here, though.
But that was a good stun.
Yeah, that was a nice stun.
Yeah, and I think it was pretty far up that the Jax jumped in with Counter-Strike. Ooh,
nice
looks like
bubble.
Pretty big trade in the bot lane. both sides.
Yeah, both really low on mana though. So Morgana as well as the Jinx and Nami are really low. So we saw the bubble. I don't think Nami had quite enough for a follow-up W right there. But right now, Jinx and Nami both popping their last pots. Morgana is up ahead right now with 2 health pots left. So Team Eclipse bot side going to have to be pretty careful for the next few minutes. Do you have the backup of their jungler, Shyvana, right here?
And the Morgana as well, she has the biscuits for even more sustain. I don't think the Nami has those. So that's why she's able to keep herself even more healthy despite all the trades.
Yep, meanwhile, Clementina is going to be missing a couple CS.
I really are actually running out of mana.
It's going to back off for now.
She'd be taking a pretty decent trade. Gonna push that one in. I really probably would teleport back.
Yeah, but the thing is right now, so Sheepy, he's done about 10 CS off of the Aurelia at 5 minutes in. Okay, he's gonna get about half of that one wave, so it's about 5 CS. Right now, it's not that big of a deal, but Adeline on the Aurelia is going to be keeping her teleport. So she's gonna be walking back to lane. Knows that Sheepy, see, he hasn't quite been able to push the wave into Adeline's tower just yet. It's taking him forever. He's not gonna manage it before the Aurelia comes back. So Adeline it's done a pretty good job right there. It's gonna still have the teleport advantage. Crucially, when both teams hit level 6, she's going to be having the teleport in case any team fight breaks out. Nice stun. Ooh.
Going in for the trade.
Has the extra item. She came out with the Sheen.
Yeah, has the extra item, but Sheepy has the extra minions and the extra level as well with the level 6, the Jax. Able to smack her every 3rd strike for even more damage. And that's quite a lot. I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, so she's lost most of that wave right there because she decided to go in onto the Jax, which meant that, well, she's gonna pick up that wave too, but I think could have
gone better.
Yeah, she could have decided, I think, to go for the CS instead. I think she thought that, she came back with the Sheen. It was kind of that big item difference.
Oh, that thought looks like there's quite a big fight.
That bubble
Headshot. Oh my! How many health was that?
Whew, like 20?
Yeah. That was so
17.
close. Not even 20. Like, that was after regenerating. I think it might have been a single digit, honestly.
Yeah, it might have been around 10. That was really close. Yeah, I think the Nami in particular wasn't expecting Cerberus G6 bot lane to be going in that aggressive. You saw her bubble, she casted it a bit behind the Morgana. Kind of expected them to be backing out, and she was hoping that they were going to disengage. But Cerberus G6 actually just went charging straight in. They had the black shield.
Irelia showing up in mid. Will she be
both
able to collect the
level
stun?
6?
Oh no! No stun available. Whoa, my lord! Look at the damage. Whoa.
Wow, they were really lucky that the Nocturne is still only level 5 right now. If you had that level 6, I think that would very well have been first blood. Right there.
Exactly, the Hextech Gunblade.
Oh no, she's losing so much CS because of that.
Okay, she has teleport at least.
Teleport.
Yeah. Not so bad.
Yeah, but Jax right now, you can see he's just hiding behind his minion wave right now. Even if Aurelia gets the stun off that, see, that's what happens. It's gonna be the dodge. He does so much damage on this, and then he just walks back out. It's kind of how the trade with the Jax works.
And the level advantage as well, and the minions. There's really not much you can do. It's still trying to find that fight. Looks like Jax is just gonna back away.
Yeah, he did go for the Phage as well, so it just kind of makes him safer in those trades. He really just has that better attack speed. He just goes in, hits you, and then he just
runs out.
Yeah, he just gets out. His minion behind me. See you later.
Yep. But I really at least managed to use the corrupting potion to heal up.
Yep, she's gonna be pushing the wave right here. Not a lot of jungle attention top side, we have to say, but right now in the bot side though, both mid laners
looks like there's gonna be a pretty big fight. Morgana caught out, but the paranoia and the hero's entrance is gonna land in time. Yes, first blood over to Galio. Picking up the Shyvana.
Yeah, and just a lot of very good team fight, teamwork from the side of Cerberus G6. Right? We're talking about the Galio, who's actually roaming down towards the mid lane. At that point, Clementina kind of didn't really quite have vision around the side burst, so thought that the Galio was hitting towards a mid lane, so she walked towards mid. So the by the time, as you can see right now, she's only like just at the
this
bottom
being
right
callous?
now. Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They're so low. And we were talking about how Jinx, she really needs to use her rockets on the Q to be able to get good enough range to really poke lanes such as the Caitlyn, Morgana. But she's just constantly low on manas, such that when the engages happen from the side of Spurs G6, they're timing this so well right now.
Oh no.
Team
Oh
Eclipse,
no.
yeah, Team Eclipse, they're level 5. And you can see the Caitlyn,
Yeah.
she's already at level
Oh no
7.
no.
That's a double. That's got to be the double.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh. What?
Okay.
We saw that. We saw that.
Oh boy. Is Doctor gonna be able to find it? Nope, no paranoia available.
Yeah, I think he did use his
Yeah.
ult
Oh
over
my
the
goodness,
bottom
fighting
side.
all around. Sheepy actually going down. Wow, that was a really explosive minute.
Yeah, suddenly in like 1.5 minutes. Oh, is this gonna?
It's not even over yet. Whoa.
Yeah, that looked really dicey, especially because of the Shyvana. Looking at her item build right now, she's gone for the recurve bow. So she's really not tanky enough, no armor whatsoever. So those A's coming out from Caitlyn are really gonna hurt. And right now, Kate and Morgana finally gonna head back to base, spend that gold against the Caitlyn, just straight up pick the Storm Razor from the BF store. She's got
My
450 gold bounty
Yeah,
on her right now. Whew, she is
1,200.
up, yeah, she's up 1,000 gold off of that Jinx. It's really not a the spot that you want to be in when you're playing a hyper carry such as Jinx.
And I mean, not only that, but the bot lane is not playing very well because the Caitlyn keeps putting traps behind the tower and they keep falling for it over and over and over again. Like just now we saw the double kill. It was actually because the Jinx just decided to walk straight into the trap and then die. So
Yep, there are so many bad jokes that I'm thinking of right now about like falling into the trap, got trapped.
yeah, really went for the cupcake.
Everyone likes cupcakes. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
It's like what, 5 days after the new year.
Yeah.
No one's resolutions are still like up anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, like I wanted to eat healthy like 5 days ago. Right now I'm like cupcake. Yes.
Ooh. Hold that thought because there's a paranoia. And yep, it looks like Irelia's just going to fall. No, actually Blade surges and flashes away. Is she gonna make it out of this one? Yes. Wow.
Wow, and Sheepy didn't have his ignite. He used his ignite earlier. It's only half off of cooldown right now. Would have made a big difference.
Yeah, oh my
in
goodness. This
that
bot
fight.
lane.
Oh
boy,
come
good. Bye.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
panic W right there. I knew it
Exactly.
wouldn't have made a difference. I mean, at this point,
Oh my goodness.
more action
Yep.
up top. Shyvana
Whoa.
trying to push out the lane right here.
Yeah,
Pick
just
up
clear
a
out those
couple of the
minions.
CS. Yep. It's gonna be able to do that. It does have her dragon form, and it's only 12.5 minutes. We've still got tower plating on, but the bot lane of Cerberus G6, they don't care.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
nice. Nice.
That was good
good
block.
guy, Morgana.
Yeah.
That was good guy support. Good girl.
Good
support.
girl.
Right
Yeah.
there. That sounds weird somehow when I say it. But so Team Eclipse, with the help of the Jinx Mega Rocket Def Cannon, going to be able to keep their first tower as well as the bot side tower one alive. But I'm not sure how much longer though. Tower plating is going to fall off in the next minute, and we've seen how once tower plating falls off.
Yeah, the turrets just like get demolished.
Yeah, so interestingly, right, on patch 24B, they changed that a bit. They buffed tower plating so that the plating doesn't drop to 0 at the 14-minute mark. It actually goes to 40, so it keeps whatever resistances it still had on it before it fell from the 14-minute mark. But the thing is, I mean, that bottom side tower is so low that that's not really
it doesn't
gonna
really matter.
affect much at this point. But right, we're kind of like, you know, tower plating falling off at 14 is a bit too much, because after 14 suddenly all the outer towers just fall like flies. So they were trying to correct that, but I don't think it's gonna matter much in this game.
Yeah, I mean, only like a few hundred health on that turret, maybe like 300-400. So it's really not gonna matter.
Yep.
But looking at the items, Galio has already completed his Hextech Proto Belt.
He's got the Proto Belt by, as I believe Daryl was talking about. In the early game right now, Galio's choosing to go one of two builds, either the Abyssal Mask or Rush, depending on what the enemy composition is like, or the Proto Belt, which has become very common. Also, I believe his charge.
No.
Decided to black shoe the Jinx
My goodness.
instead.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a really good decision from the Morgana. She knows who her carry is, who she needs to protect.
Yeah.
That was close. That
interesting
was close.
teleport.
They're trying really hard to get this tower, but with
Yeah.
teleport coming in
Wait.
from Irelia.
Galio's down here as well. Ace in the hole. Whoa, wait, what? The Jinx just sidestepped that. That was
Run,
weird.
Jinx,
What's
run!
going on? No, Jinx. Oh my goodness, no.
Girl.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Wow. So, which is more BM? The stopwatch under tower aggro, or is it the Akali Shroud? Which annoys you more?
The Akali Shroud.
Yeah, I
The one
agree.
still-
That's,
yeah.
10 out of 10. Like, it's definitely the Akali Shroud.
Yeah, but did you see what happened there? The Jinx
did.
sidestepped the ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually ridiculous right now. The Caitlyn is 7-0-1. She's got 1,000 gold bounty
Oh,
on
Lord.
her head. Usually in a game, once you get 1,000 gold bounty, like Summoner's Rift starts feeling like a really dangerous place
Yeah,
for you. 'Cause you're like,
exactly.
you know, they just need to 4-man TP, just ult in, kill me, and it's an easy 1k gold for the team. But I don't think like this Caitlyn's playing scared at all. She knows she's got Morgana. She knows she's
Yeah.
got the black shield. We saw there just now Morgana willingly walked on the Jinx trap while she E'd her Caitlyn instead of using the black shield
Yeah.
for herself. So Caitlyn, she's really got nothing to fear at this point. Has the Galio ult as well. If
Exactly.
anything goes south, Paranoia from Nocturne is going to be up in, I'd say, about 20 seconds.
Yep. Looks like there might be a fight over the Scuttle Crab. Ooh, Shyvana. Whoa, a beautiful two-man knockup. I really walking away over the ace in the whole Lance. Protobelt not landing, but it doesn't matter because that's already 2 kills. And no,
she's got
Cassiopeia.
no
Oh,
ult
whoa.
too. Oh, she shouldn't have been there. So she's
Yeah.
only in the next like 2 seconds. She's going to get her ult, but I think she went in thinking that she had her ult. She
A little
may-
too early.
Yeah, she may
Yeah.
have been able to burst. I think one of the Super G6 members down, just spamming E
Yep.
R Q. But yeah, that was just bad timing. And Super G6 they're going to be able to pick up the easy Rift Herald at just 16 minutes in. I
Yep.
mean, we're only 16 minutes into this game, and the gold lead
Yeah,
is
woo.
8,000 in favor of Cerberus G6.
I-
That's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Galio, like the Winds of War just now. I did like 400 to Nami, and that wasn't even the final part. That was just the flying.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And his Q as well, because of the buffs in particular to his Q, it does so much damage right now, and it gives him such good wave clear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Team Eclipse trying to 4-man over in mid, keep their mid tower alive. They've already lost both top as well as
Bottom.
the bottom towers, so they're trying to keep mid alive. They can see them just losing objectives all across the board. They've lost Rift Herald, they lost first Dragon as well because they didn't have pressure over in the top and bottom. And I'm not really sure that Team Eclipse are going to be able to come back from this one. We are of course playing a double elimination best of 1 bracket, so both these teams did lose their round 2 matches. So the team that loses this game is going to be unfortunately eliminated from this year's FSL. But at this point, I'm just really not sure if Team Eclipse are going to be able to bring this one around.
Exactly. I mean, with the Rift Herald now, they can push even more, and the huge advantage they have. I mean, if they take a team fight, they can get maybe two turrets, and possibly even 3 if it's really poor. But we'll have to see. I mean, look at that Caitlyn, 703,
Yeah,
2
that's
items.
nuts.
Exactly.
That's actually nuts. So Jinx hasn't even finished her first
Yeah.
item. She's been forced into getting her Berserker's Greaves completed first, because that's just 1,000 Wonder Gold plus a BF sword, and she's got like bits and bombs, long swords, daggers in her inventory. Whereas the Caitlyn already
2 items.
Yep, Storm Razors,
Yeah.
RFC,
Oh my
Greaves
goodness.
might be building into that Infinity Edge
Yeah.
next to. That's just absolutely
And
insane.
Caitlyn is like nearly
Just-
double the gold.
Yeah, look how much damage she
Yeah.
did to that tower just with her outer attacks right now. Team Eclipse 3-manning over in the mid side, trying to get some help, but you can see those Caitlyn traps, the Morgana W. It's really hard for Team Eclipse to try to get the jump onto Cerberus G6 right
Yeah.
now. We're talking about how they had very good engage during picks and ban, but that's really reliant on Shyvana being in dragon form, flying in. The thing is, that's a lot harder when your team is behind.
And
oh
my
my
goodness.
god!
Wait, wow. Just
Ooh,
wow. Look at
she
that.
just disappeared.
Yeah,
Nami,
exactly.
it took like, I counted 2 and she was gone.
Exactly.
From the map. It was the Morgana Q into the W into
Oh.
the Galio Tornado, and that was just it.
And yeah,
Sheepy split pushing.
Jax
I
doing
mean,
what Jax does best.
without the teleport too.
Yeah,
Like his
exactly.
team is so strong at this point, they're just straight up 4v5ing and he's just not doing his
Oh
thing.
no! Oh my goodness! That's more of them down. Whoa, that was quite good actually. And looks like Tiger actually overestimated herself.
Wait, what?
Wait, they're actually overestimating themselves. 2 kills down.
Wow.
Interesting stuff. Caitlyn dropping really low
Is
as
this
well.
the comeback for Team Eclipse? I mean, we saw the Nocturne was waiting
Yeah.
for his paranoia to come back up. I think Cerberus G6 were a
Yeah.
bit.
I think the target selection there was a bit off because they went for like some went for the Irelia, some went for the Cassiopeia.
Yeah, and the cast drop
Yeah.
really low too. But the thing is, they didn't also could have waited for the minion wave.
Ooh, Morgana
What?
making a play with the Soul
Jax.
Shackle. Whoa,
Oh,
Sheepy.
nice knock up.
Yep, and good Zonias as well. Sheepy coming in for the first. Whoa, a flash in double kill now. Ooh, here comes Shyvana. She just Dragon descended straight onto a trap. Triple kill now for Sheepy. Nami does manage to pick up the Morgana at the very least, but 3 kills for her Jax is not a good thing.
Yeah, and they knew that the Jax was in the bottom lane split pushing and would be able to hit to the river really fast. They would have known that Jax disappeared, and at that point, if you can't see the Jax, he's probably somewhere near you, right? If you're around the mid lane. The thing is, Team Eclipse is so far behind. We saw Nami have a pretty good knock up with the wave onto the Jax right there, Shyvana as well. The problem is because she's 0 and 3, and we saw earlier she actually went for the upgraded jungle item, and then she bought recurve bow first. So right now she has her Tiamat, but then because her team started falling behind, you can see the items she's been forced to buy: double ruby crystal,
Yeah.
the merc tread. So the thing is, she's
All over the place.
Yeah, she's not really tanky, but she also can't just ult in your face and then use Tiamat to do that damage. So we saw her try and ult in, try to dish out the damage, and then she just, I mean, she's just kind of paper at this point, and she also doesn't do damage. So it's kind of a double whammy for the side of Team Eclipse. Rid's team is going to pick up that dragon pretty easily. Jack's just zoning over here. Is going to lose the ping.
Ooh, my
Oh,
goodness.
nice
Wait,
Q.
look at that damage from the Morgana.
Oh,
Just
instant follow
Yeah.
up from the Nocturne.
yeah, the hero's entrance not even necessary. Look at that. It's
They were
just-
both trying to KS.
Yeah.
Right? The Nocturne and the Gallo were both like, oh, me, me, me. And then they just both went in. So now both of them don't have their ult. But that's alright. They've got a lot of
Yeah.
pretty good vision over in the bottom side of jungle,
Exactly.
which is where the skirmishes have been for the past few minutes. They did pick up the Ocean Dragon.
Oh, Irelia making a big dash in, but getting rooted up. Quite a lot of damage actually on the back line. But it's just not enough yet. Oh, maybe it could be enough.
Oh,
Jinx
oh,
getting 1 kill. Oh no, there we
no.
go. That's the resets. But Caitlyn is kiting back.
Run, Jinx!
Oh, was the Galio going to
Oh,
wait? Ace in the whole right. Whoa, we didn't block for any carry.
She ran.
And oh, what a flash.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
either one of them. The thing is, I think Cass
Oh, wait, what?
was pretty close to dying. I think she got him
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
poison tick.
Yeah.
I mean, Cass had the choice of whether she was going to block for the Jinx or not, and that was kind of, a willful decision. Yeah, am I going to take this shot for my AD carry? I guess not. But Jinx did do a lot of
Yeah, a
good
lot.
damage in that last fight. Did go really low on the mana though, so she wasn't really able to use her rockets to really chase down the Caitlyn and the Galio.
But regardless, that was still for how far behind?
Yeah, I mean we're 23
Yeah.
minutes in, right? The goal difference, it's not that much bigger than we were at about 8 minutes ago, right? It's still, it's about 9,000 about 8 minutes ago. The lead has only grown about another 1,000 or so.
Yeah, I mean, still though, the lead between the Caitlyn and the Jinx. I mean, Caitlyn's got 3 items.
Yep, and no one's managed to kill her yet. That's
Exactly.
the big thing. She's 10 and 0, and
Yep.
she still has that 1,000 gold bounty on her head. It's gonna be the 4th tower pickup for Cerberus G6 right now. They finally get that mid-outer turret at the 24-minute mark.
I
Looks
really
like they might.
getting a little caught up, knocked up, taunted everything, and just goes down. The tidal wave, it's just for show. Is Sheepy gonna be able to land the stun? Nope, grounded means that Sheepy can't leap in. And well, it's just 1 kill, but still.
Yeah, the thing is, so Nami's been really forced to use her kit for disengage. For the most part, she does the Forbidden Idol, which I believe like the.
Ooh, paranoia
Oh,
and.
that's
Whoa!
Oh, wow!
That is not a
Wow! Did she hit the wall?
good thing. Yes.
She tried to.
That was a huge
yeah.
leap straight into the
Yeah.
wall.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh no!
That's
Cerberus
quite
G6
sad.
picking
Yeah.
up tower number 5 over in the top side, so they're gonna have 2 towers, both top
Oh,
and mid. Ooh,
getting a
bubble
little
going
caught
to
out.
land,
But the petrifying case actually, I think it was spell shielded. But now that Zhonya's, there's no way you're gonna get out of this one. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ace in the hole, not blocked again. Oh boy, whoa. But actually Jinx might just be able to pop off on this one. 2 kills potentially? Stunned up.
no.
Looks like he's gonna go down to the taunt. Yep, an ace. But look at that. 10-0-13. Caitlyn. Wow.
Yep, and suddenly the gold lead has grown to 13,000 in
that's
favor of Cerberus G6. And the thing is, it's you can just. We were talking earlier about the stakes of this match. Whoever loses gets knocked out of this season's FSL. And I think Team Eclipse, they're playing like they know that because they're playing just really antsy. I mean, at the point where you're 8,000 gold behind, you're kind of like, okay, we regroup, we put wards around our buffs, just in our own jungle. We don't split. And we just kind of try to farm. Yeah, we turtle, you farm under tower, you've got the Cassiopeia, you've got the Jinx, and just kind of help your carries scale at that point. But we just see them over and over again, just going for these fights. Not so much fights, sometimes they do get caught under tower by the Morgana Q, but at that point in time, you know, you just kind of let one person die and you just back off.
Speaking of going for fights, look at this. The Irelia just landed the stun dash in, but actually this is not too bad because Morgana is nearly going down. Actually does go down, and the Jinx rockets. Look at the amount of damage that it actually did. Those Jinx rockets. Ooh, super mega. Oh, Zhonya, but it doesn't really matter because that's one more down. And look, Jax and Caitlyn are all that stands between the blue team getting a couple of turrets.
Yep, so now that they need. I know they just got 3 kills, but they also don't want to go in too hard on the Caitlyn and the Jax, right? Just kind of push in wave. If you see an opportunity, you A the tower, but then you just you back out because you've used most of your ultimates in that previous skirmish. Shyvana, looks like she is going to have her dragon form pretty soon. Team Eclipse, they're just gonna. Are they gonna do Baron? I think they should. So. Yeah, it would be really risky. They should probably just set up vision around here and then back off. It is 27 minutes in, which isn't usually a bad timing for Baron, but it will be super risky for them to do this now.
Yeah, and the entire of Cerberus is already back up.
Yep.
So
plus all the
really
lanes are pushing in their favor right now. So Baron, they did make the good call. They didn't decide to go for the Baron, but right now Caitlyn, man, she could solo that herself.
Yeah, definitely.
At this point,
no question about that one.
Yep, she's got the IE, got the Vamp Scepter as well. Jax does show up, makes it a bit quicker for her. Galio and Morgana just
clearing out those wards.
Yep, clearing out those wards. The thing about the Morgana as well, she does get caught out. She does have the black shield. It's really easy for her to just get in, clear vision, and get back out. So, Cerberus G6. Making the smart call right here. 5 manning pushing down mid. They want to end the game. I mean, we're almost 30 minutes in. They've been pedaled to the metal for the entire time of this game, but here we are, almost 30 minutes in, and the game is still going on. I think they're getting a bit antsy themselves.
Yeah. We see it.
They're like, Caitlyn's like, come on, I'm 10-0. I've done nothing but smash lane the entire game. Why are we still here?
Yeah, and as you said that there were some pings on Baron. I think they might just be moving up towards that, but
I mean, push in mid, push in top. Are they setting a trap at the blue buff though? Oh, you could see the Nocturne. He was like, oh my god, it's Gromp, can I get that? And then his team was like, come on.
Get Baron instead.
The objective, come on.
Yep,
they are going to start Baron. Ooh, Baron's being shredded so fast. He's down to half health already, and Team Eclipse, they're
probably gonna pick this one up without any contest. Yeah,
Team Eclipse can't do anything at this point. They know their vision was cleared out. They know that Cerberus G6 did back off, likely to go do the Baron, but they're just too far behind. They just can't contest. Usually the team with the Cassiopeia does have, the advantage if you're trying to get the jump on someone in the Baron pit. It's actually a pretty good comp. The Jinx, Shyvana, and Cass as well. I just think at this point, 10,000, I can't math.
It's like
12 and
12
a
and a
half.
half, yeah.
12 and a half
Yep.
thousand. It's a bit too far behind to really try for
exactly.
that. So they're just going to be content to try and push out their 3 lanes,
Yeah.
get some vision over in the jungle, as we were talking about 5 minutes earlier, and hope to stall this one out. But the thing is, Cerberus G6 Baron's kind of the very last thing that they needed at this point. At this point, they just need an Elder Dragon, and it would be really easy for them to close out the game. But with the Baron buff, I'm not really sure that Team Eclipse can stop this. Of course, Cass and Jinx do have some pretty good wave clear, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough at this point.
Yeah, looking at the goal leads, like the AD carry and the support on the side of Cerberus, they're like nearly like twice the amount of gold as their counterparts.
Oh my god,
Look at
that's
that.
actually ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 8,400 gold
yeah.
on Jinx and 15,000 on Caitlyn. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Today is not a good day to be Jinx. This is what happens when I try to play Jinx in solo queue. Literally all of my Jinx games, this happens.
Yes, I've seen you play Jinx before.
Shut up. Shut the front door. Don't tell everyone. It's fine when I say it, but like, oh my god, what happened to New Year, New You, Jared?
What happened to you as well?
You're right.
Whoa,
you're right.
binding on the Jinx and Morgana just flashing straight in. The Soul Shackle will not actually connect onto Jinx, who gets a pretty decent heal from the redemption. Yeah.
Wow.
If she actually can land like some damage onto the Morgana or onto the there we go. That's the damage we were talking about. But whoa, wait. She just walked straight back into the guy.
Too far.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, this ace in the hole is just gonna decimate. Yeah.
She right clicked too far in.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I
like,
understand. I completely understand. You get a double kill. You get that speed.
You're like,
boost, and
ooh, I'm
you
excited,
feel
and then,
powerful. Literally, you're excited. Jinx is excited. Everyone is excited.
And then you realize that the enemy
you're
Caitlyn
like,
has like
crap.
6,000 more gold than you still.
Yeah, enemy Caitlyn, the 13-0-13.
Yeah, 13-0-13.
Enemy Caitlyn.
Exactly.
To wrecking phase.
We've seen really like today Caitlyn has just made such a huge impact.
And with that, Cerberus G6 win that team fight, get the ace onto Team Eclipse, have 3 members left to close out this game. Oh no, Adeline is left the game, and with that, Team Eclipse's chances of taking FSL for this season.
Stay alive. Yep.
No, Team Eclipse.
Oh, Team Eclipse. Oops, I thought. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
Kind of like their team name,
Yeah.
It has it's lights out on Team Eclipse.
That was
a bad joke.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Don't judge me too hard, but we're gonna go for a very short break. I believe the next matchup is going to be Cerberus G6 facing off against
Foodies, right?
Foodie team.
Yeah.
Yep, the team that lost to Team Valkyrie early on. So they've had about 1 hour's break to really watch this game, study their opponents. It's going to be our last game for today to decide which will be the number 8th team that gets into the top 8 for this year's FSL. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be back really quick.